Okay, so when I first heard that Empire was coming to Hawaii for a concert, months before the event even took place, I was like, dang, I wish they would have brought more groups. And I was kind of disappointed it was just going to be Empire. But then, you know, and then I was also thinking, oh, I guess there'll be some fans, maybe like 100 or so. But then, come the day of the event, or actually 2 days or 3 days, like when they actually land in Hawaii, and there's like a fan cam of Empire arriving at the airport. There were a whole bunch of people, and they were all screaming, and I'm like, oh my gosh, where did all these fans come from? Because I'm sitting here watching this fan cam. I can't show the fan cam because fan cams can't be re-uploaded, and I'm going to respect the owner of that fan cam. But man, that was a lot of people that greeted Empire, that gave lays, and lucky for them and hard for other groups, like they were able to, what's it called, give them lays and take salkas. And gosh, they gave a lot of good fan service, not just at the airport too, but at the concert and the festival as well. It was a great thing actually, and their manager was really nice. And I think the fangirls, the fans, fanboys, and all fans, they had a great time greeting Empire. And when I was watching the fan cam back, I was like, goodness, where did all these fans come from? Because my experience on Twitter for like the past year, I'm like, oh, I can't be the only person on Twitter that's from Hawaii and, you know, tweeting everything for a minute and everything. And of course, I knew that I wasn't just the only one, but I felt like for a longest time, I felt like I was. Well, this is mainly because I'm part of the Fornia fandom, but I feel like there's not that many people from Hawaii that are on Twitter, even though there is a lot of people on Twitter from Hawaii, but not as. I may sound selfish and whatever when I say this, but like the way I tweet is like I'm dedicated to my fandom, to my for 2 4 minute, and being a really dedicated for Nia. And now seeing just how many K-pop fans there are in Hawaii, I'm like, oh my gosh, there is quite a bit of us there. And I knew there had to be like a bunch of us from Hawaii that liked K-pop, because obviously I'm not a single-minded person. And I know, just saying that, it felt like I was the only one. I know it sounds a bit contradictory, looks a bit contradictory, but honestly, like I didn't know there were that many, especially for a group like Empire. They're still a considered rookie group, and like holy, holy crap! There was so many fans. There were so many, like not just. And then at the festival, I discover, of course, they're not just fans of Empire. They're fans of Sonyeonda, EXO, and BTS, and FX, and all of these big name groups. Big Bang and 21 are, I think, and Super Junior actually. Maybe some 2 p.m. here is 2 a.m. Miss A. A lot. I know a lot of Hawaii fans that like a lot of YG stuff and Henry and SM stuff, and there were not that many people that I met at the festival, that really met, or I'm sorry, that really liked 4 Minute. This video is going to turn into a discussion about me being Fornia from Hawaii and 4 Minute and how there's not that many of us. But no, sorry, I'm going a bit off topic, but I just wanted to mention that. And but the overall point is that there's like there were so many Empire fans from Hawaii, and it's good that there is that many of us because it gets the industry exposed to just the demand, the amount of fans that want more K-pop here in Hawaii, because we people, us K-pop fans, we don't get much K-pop activity here. And you know, we get photo shoots. We recently had Susie. We recently had Sully, who I met a month ago now, coming for photo shoots. We also had another actress or model. I can't remember who it was, but her picture is right here. And she was here for some kind of photo shoot or vacation or something. I don't remember. But she was here too. There was a other couple male idols that were here, aside from just Super Junior. And then Sistar came here in 2012 to make their Loving You music video. And you know, it's not often that we get concerts and stuff like that, you know? It's kind of hard for fangirls and fanboys to not be able to have a concert here in Hawaii. And there's a lot of administrative issues and financial issues and business issues and when it comes to having a concert here in Hawaii. But thankfully enough, and thanks to all the sponsors, those in charge of the festival, the Hawaii Korean Commerce and the Radio Korea Hawaii and BNT News America, KORL radio station for K-pop and stuff, and thanks to them, we were able to have a free concert with Empire. And overall, that concert was amazing, even though I spent most of my time just taking pictures and fan cams without really actually enjoying the concert. But during the concert, there was just a lot of excited fangirls, a lot of screaming, and it's not a bad thing, obviously, but it was just a really like big thing because the last year at the Korean festival we had Kim Tae-woo, and I actually didn't go to that festival, but I heard Kim Tae-woo was here, but I guess it having a different location and a bigger, newer artist was a great turnout for the festival. It was good for the festival because the festival wasn't just about K-pop, it was about everything Korea culture and everything. And it was good for the fans because we get to actually experience our first K-pop concert overall. Mainly my experience with Empire being here for that festival, it was just a really big surprise as to just how many fans there were for Empire. It's great for Empire because they can see like all the love that they get from Hawaii, and it's good for the industry because then they'll know, hopefully through social media and through national Korean media and maybe international media too, that there are K-pop fans here in Hawaii, and based on the demand, hopefully, you know, we get more K-pop concert opportunities, and hopefully more bigger artists like Sonyeonda, 21, Big Bang, 2PM, 4 Minute, A-Pink. I listed those two last because I know the majority of K-pop fans here in Hawaii like more of Sonyeonda and Big Bang and G-Dragon stuff more than 4 Minute and A-Pink, sadly, but that's just how it is. But going back to just strictly Empire, because this is what this video is supposed to be about. Overall, that concert was, it was a great concert, you know. If you check out the two fan cams that I posted, one of them is of the photo sessions that Empire had, taking, where all of the fans, most of the fans, a big majority of the fans, like, got to take pictures, a group picture with the with Empire, which is a great opportunity, and better than some opportunities, some concerts and events that are held globally, on the, like in Sweden, Europe, for example, Spain, Barcelona, and Brazil, and the majority of the US, like, not much get opportunities like how we got a group photo with them, one by one, also specifically. And then the second fan cam is during the concert, where there was, before they performed their last two songs, they, what's it called? Oh, they answered a question where they were talking about their ideal girl types, and there was oh boy, it was great concert, great, it was great for them to be talking to us, like, couple times. That wasn't the only time they were talking to us. There was a couple other times too, because they were recognized with an award that our commerce, Hawaii Korean of Commerce or whatever, recognized Empire for, and that was a great thing for Empire. That was great for us. That was great for Hawaii. That was great for us fans, and that was great for Korea. So hopefully, all of these things just gets more attention with the bigger name labels: Cube Entertainment, YG, SM, what is it, JYP, and etc., etc., etc. Otherwise, we'll get more rookie groups like Bestie. Hopefully not What's Up. I don't like that group. It's not that I don't like them, actually. It's just their first song was, I respect what they do though. Yeah. Anyway, just going back to how the concert was, when I was taking a lot of my fan take-ins, my fan pics and everything, I had to majority of the times hold my camera up high, and I think after when I got home, my arms and my legs were like cramping up a bit, because for one, I moved around a couple places during the concert, and I was sitting on the grass. We were all sitting on the grass, and there was a time, like for the first few times, I was like on a blanket on the grass, but then other times when I moved, I was sitting on the grass itself, and it was hurting my legs and whatnot. And of course, I moved at least 3 times to get good pictures, because I wasn't in an ideal spot for during the concert, because I was like on the far right side of the stage. Would be stage left if you know theater terminology. But yeah, there was a really good concert. There was a lot of fangirls screaming. I got crowded by a bunch of fangirls, and I think I sweated a little bit too, because of all of this, all of the fangirls that surrounded me a little bit. But because I know I came home sweaty, and I was like, I had to go take a shower, and oh my gosh, it was a great concert, and it was great to have experienced my first K-pop live performance, and now I can just relive that concert through fan cams from other people, because I took pictures, and one fan cam during the concert and another fan cam during their photo session, and overall resulted in 1,500 pictures, resulting in me editing it to about 127 that came out really good, and was just a great experience for me, because I got to actually experience my first my first time like taking pictures during a concert like that, and during a fan engagement time, like during the fans photo session. But thanks to Radio Korea Hawaii, BNT News America, our Hawaii Korean Chamber of Commerce, and the KORL K-pop station, radio station that we have here, and all of the other sponsors of the Hawaii Korean Festival, this year for making all of this happen and bringing 엠파이어, and hopefully we're gonna get more big name artists. And at this point it seems like it's gonna be one artist per festival. So next year it might be another group, or it might be a single artist, or it might be a couple, but it seems like they can handle really well with just one per, and I think that might be cheaper too. And since we're all concerned about cost and safety and all of that stuff, because I'm going to KCON and I'm going to be seeing IU, BTS, Soyeonday, and everything, and with ticket sales at like $400 up to $400. Yeah, it's to pay for 8+ groups from different label companies. Yeah, that's expensive already. And hopefully in Hawaii alone we can get another free concert next year, or maybe we can get an actual concert, pay for it, and get to experience, you know, all the artists that we actually really want to see based on the demand of our K-pop community. But for 엠파이어, it was a good start to something new. I think this will be great in the long run to bring more artists and groups, and hopefully Hawaii will get to see more K-pop. Alright, so that's it for today's reaction video. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you don't, that's okay, but feel free to leave your suggestions as to what music videos you guys want me to react to in the comments below, or on my Twitter at Titan1993. And if you like, you can share this video. That would be much appreciated by me. But other than that, thank you guys for watching, and I'll catch you guys on the next reaction video. Annyeong! Holy crap.